Yes, hello, this is Ben, our rider. Today we're here with the Voge DS800X or 800 Rally or whatever you want to call it. It's the kind of a rally edition from Voge in the 800 class. We have almost 800cc, we have 95 horsepower, we have 81 Newton meter of torque, which is pretty nice. And of course we have 21 inch in the front and 18 inch in the rear tire. It's basically fully equipped. You know, we have heated grips, we have heated seats, we have the ABS, of course, disconnectable. We have TCS disconnectable and everything with a touch of a button here. You don't have to go into the menu. And we have a front camera. We have very high quality components from KYB, and the tires are from Pirelli, and the brakes are from Nissin. And that's about it. Let's get to the controls and the display. We have the clutch lever here, which is adjustable in 5 positions. However, I will show you, or you will notice when I'm riding the bike, or when you will be riding the bike, that the clutch engagement is basically on the last millimeters of the clutch. Everything before is just foreplay. I don't like it. You know, some people like it more when you don't have a long clutch travel, but I like it better when you can actually dose it. Anyways, we have the light switch here. I will show it to you from this side. We have a light switch, very easy to handle. We have the low beam here, high beam and passing light there. We have the switch for the heated grips. We have the switch for the heated seat. We have the hazard light here. We have all the buttons here for the display, up, down, enter, and we can actually turn off traction control with this button, which is very nice. We have a turn signal indicator here, which feels very nice when you touch it without gloves. But the middle is hard to find, to be honest. When you sit on the bike and you're wearing gloves, then it's kind of difficult to find. We have the horn here. On the right hand side, we have the throttle. We have the brake lever for the front disc brakes. We have a button here to disconnect the ABS. We have the mode switch here for sport and for normal. We have a emergency cutoff switch here and the starter switch combined. And we have a switch here nicely integrated into everything here for the fog lights in the front. I wanted to direct your attention here to the regular key switch here, which is not keyless. And so, you know, some people of you like it. Actually, I do like it too, because I always know where my key is. You know, when I'm riding, I know it's in the key switch. When I'm not riding, it should not be there. As you can see here, we also have a connection for USB and USB-C. The little flap seems to be a little bit flimsy. Let's try to close it up. We have the display here. It's a 7-inch color TFT display. You can see basically all the important information on the right, top right. You see the outside temperature. To the left, we have the clock. In the middle, we have the RPM counter. You can actually switch the scheme here by just pressing the mode button to get into the sport mode. And then, you know, the display also changes. It puts more focus onto the RPM counter. I think that's nice. All the important information we have here. We have the TPMS, tire pressure monitoring system there. Maybe it does not show any data, only when there is something wrong, which is actually quite nice. You know, usually they show it all of the time. We have a trip and an odometer constantly showing here. We have a gear indicator there. I think you can turn it off in the menu. I saw something. And I quickly go into the menu. I don't really go that deep, you know. I will not show you everything, because first of all, it's also very difficult to see here. I just press the enter button and we're in here for the bike, then for telephone, then for music, and for settings. You can change the language to English or Spanish or German or something like that. As I said, I will not go any deeper here. The good thing about this Voge display here, which I always have a problem with Zontes, is we actually have, we have a back button. And Zontes, they don't have a back button, and it's so annoying to if you do something wrong or get into some menu point wrong or incorrectly, you don't know how to get out. But here you just press this button and you're back out. So easy if you just add this button. So this is the Voge DS800 Rally, or DS800X, whatever you want to call it. And everything that you see, as I said, on the bike here is already included in the bike. So let's go and hit the road. One thing I wanted to bring to your attention, maybe I forgot to tell you or maybe not, I don't know. This windscreen is actually not bad because it has a very steep angle here, and as you can see, I was looking for that. We have a front camera here, and yeah, we have the fog lights here. So this is what it looks like from the front. We have dynamic turn signals here. So let's get going. In order to turn it on, we just turn it on just like a regular bike. We do not have a keyless go, which is maybe good or maybe not, I don't know. And there we go. We are normal mode now. What I wanted to point out here, we have this dampening for the steering, and you can actually adjust it here. I've never seen that you can adjust it here as well. Anyways, let's get going. Let's turn on the engine. We are in neutral. And yeah, once again, the mode, normal, sport mode is there. I will not turn on sport mode because the power is already enough for me. And the other thing is it probably is even more jerky, so I switch it back to the normal position. Let's put it on to the first gear here, and then we're ready to go. The seat seems to be very comfortable somehow, so I don't have any complaints about the seat. I have a complaint about the blinker switch because this tactile feeling is not very good. You don't know where the middle is. As I said, if you do it without your gloves, you have a better impression where it actually is, but no, I cannot really feel it. So you always tend to blink left and right. So this is what it sounds like. It is actually not bad, and going up all the way to 6,000, you feel it's already 10,000. So there's a lot more to come, but this went all the way up to maybe 6,000 now, not too much. So we have a lot more power because we can go up to 10,000 RPM. Yeah, seat is good, mirrors are good, they are far enough on the outside, you can see everything. That is absolutely no problem. The display usually is good, easily readable, but you know, of course, when the sun is in the rear, then you might have some problems. At the moment it is not too bad. Sun is in the front, also so might be a little bit difficult, but it's okay, you can see everything. It feels very nice, it feels very stable. We have a 21-inch in the front, 18 rear, so it feels very, very stable. Unfortunately, I don't know if you can feel it here, maybe not, but this jerky throttle is really not my kind of thing, you know, especially when you go around roundabouts. It's really insecure. It gives you an insecure feeling, you know, that okay, I cannot go 0, let's go to 1, but then that might be too much already because it's shaking around. So I hope they can change something there, and maybe in the software, I don't know, because this can be kind of dangerous actually. But I've had this jerky throttle on a lot of bike actually in the past, so maybe you cannot change it, I don't know. I put on the high beam here. I'm just getting too excited here. Yeah, we have a very good suspension from KYB. We have very good brakes from Nissin. So high quality components on this bike again. The orientation of the display reminds us a little bit of the Yamaha Tenere, I would say. You know, I think they were the first ones introducing that. Actually not too bad. Leaves a very good impression to me. And the windscreen, yeah, it does not look that big. I think you can adjust it. No, not I think. I'm sure you can adjust it one notch up. So maybe 1.5 inches or 2 inches. We're in 6th gear already. It reminds me a little bit of the CF Moto, a little bit. But the CF Moto, which I tested, was a 450. But the same orientation, not the same orientation of the display, but the same windscreen. And it is not too bad. The wind goes above your helmet, basically. I am 175. If you're taller, then you might have to adjust the windscreen a little bit higher up. Yeah, if you're riding at higher speeds like I am here at the moment, it is very, very stable. It feels really secure to handle, and gives you an impression that you're sitting on a big bike. Well, it's not a big bike, but it's a fairly mid-sized big bike. I like it very much. And we have a fairly big tank, however, I mean, I think there's a lot of fairing on this one here, which has 24 liters. And so I think we have 5.2 liters of fuel consumption or so. So you don't have to go to the next gas station all of the time. Yeah, it is pretty nice. We have fog lights, we have all kinds of gadgets in here. We have a front-facing camera and everything basically for 8,000 euro. We also have a special here from Voge in Spain, 20% off of the cases from Shad. We have 3 cases and 1 bag for the tank here. We have the soft kind, which costs 888 special, and we have the hard kind, 1,200 I think. So it's a pretty nice deal. But usually they're much more expensive, especially if they're from Shad. And yeah, that's what I wanted to tell you. It rides nicely, as I said, so I can highly recommend it. If they fix the little problem with the jerky throttle, then I would be even more inclined to recommend that to you. Anyways, that's my little test right here of the Voge 800 DSX or 800 DSX Rally. Thank you very much for watching. This is Banner Ride Out. Take care. Bye-bye.
Cruising down the coast, sun on my face, on a brand new ride, taking my place. From scooters to beasts, every mile's a test.